What's up, guys? So today we will be adjusting the e-brake on my brand new Miata. It's a 2020 Mazda Miata MX-5, you know, stay rich, y'all. Basically what we did, we took off the wheel, so you'll just undo all of your lug nuts, and as you can see, we've already done that part. The next thing you need to do is go inside of your, I don't know what this is called, rotor? Okay, you're gonna go inside of your rotor, and there's gonna be 2 bolts. There's one here and one on the other side. You're gonna have to take this second one out, so not this first one, but the second one. It's a 14 millimeter. It's a 14 millimeter. We already took it out, so it's finger tight, so I can just take it out like this and drop it on the floor just like that, because it's the easiest way to take it out, right? Don't lose your washer. Okay, and then when I figure out which Allen key to use, I will be back. Okay, so it is a 5/32. We've got our winning numbers. So what you're going to do now is you're just going to put that Allen key inside of where you took out that bolt, make it fit, alright, and then you're just going to turn it towards the car, I guess people say, to tighten that e-brake cable.
And you don't want to tighten it all the way down. You'll just tighten it until you can't move the rotor at all. So as you can see, our rotor's still moving. And then stop. And then pull it out. And then one other thing to mention is whenever you're doing this, you want to make sure your e-brake is disconnected. So we're going to connect it up, and then we'll see if the rotor moves, which it does not budge at all. So now that that's all good, her e-brake is going to work. So what we're going to do now is put the e-brake back down and see if that rotor moves, which it doesn't move that much. So basically it's just a matter of tightening and loosening the Allen key until the rotor moves while the e-brake is off, and then the rotor doesn't move while the e-brake is on. And then we'll show you how to put the wheel back on, and show you how the car looks, and show you her new car.
Everyone can meet Willy.
Yep, that's what she named him. But the car came with coils on it already, so he sits pretty low. We had to use some wood and an assortment of jacks to get him off the ground. But yeah, we're basically gonna go through the list of things that's wrong with him and fix him up. The first thing was to get this e-brake fixed, and then the next video is probably gonna be on his horn.
He doesn't have a horn yet. He has no voice. He's shy.
So yeah, we're just gonna keep messing around with this, and then we'll show you what it's supposed to do once it's working right.
Stay tuned. Okay, once your wheel is back on, you'll go ahead and put on your luggies. Don't look too closely at mine because they are blue, and you see my car is red. And you're just gonna put them on in a star pattern, like this, like so. And then we'll hand tighten them. Hand tighten it. Hand tighten it. Alright, and then you're good to go back on the road. Just hand tighten, it's fine. Everything's fine. You'll be fine. I don't know if all Miatas come with, no they don't, okay. Well, this is special because it's for Willy. It was made especially for Willy. but this is what we're going to use to put his luggies on until he gets some Louis Vuittons, you know, or some Yeezy luggies. Don't forget that star pattern, y'all.
You're just going to tighten it a little bit, and then you'll put the car back on the ground, and then tighten them all the way once the car's on the ground.
Oops.
Alright, and then go ahead and do the other ones again. So start with that one, since it got loose after tightening the other ones. Do that a couple times while the car's in the air.
Willy?
And after they're all snugged up, you'll put the car back on the ground. For us, it's going to be a little difficult because we've got to use some wood to put him on because he's low. So basically what we did, we didn't have a lot of stuff to put under him. So in order to get this red jack underneath of him, we had to use that jack. So basically what we did was we jacked him up with that. We put jack chain on after we jacked him up with this red one, but in order to jack him up with the red one, we had to jack him up with that one. So now that we have this red one out, we can go ahead and lower him down off that one.
Oh, wrong way?
Yep.
Oh, hello. This does not mark MX-5.
You should be able to pull it out now. Yep. And now he's on the ground. It only took that much. So that's how you adjust your e-brake cable, or if your e-brake isn't working, you should be able to just tighten it up, and then you should be good to go. So our e-brake's on now, and the car does not move. So next video is going to be about the horn, because they put this aftermarket steering wheel on without a horn, which to get an inspection in Texas, you need a horn. So that'll be our next video.